Hello and welcome to Mumbai Matters. I am Purva Chitnis, special correspondent with ThePrint. Today in this episode of Mumbai Matters, we will be discussing all about Mumbai's Coastal Road project. Now, Mumbai's Coastal Road project, which officially be now called as Dharmavir Swaraj Rakshak Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj Coastal Road, was inaugurated on Monday at the hands of Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and both Deputy Chief Ministers Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar. However, as of now, only partially this road is open. That is, it is open only the southbound part of the road, that is from Worli to Princess Street and Marine Drive. Only that arm is open for public. This will be open from Monday to Friday between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. because BMC says that there's still some work that is remaining on this coastal road. But before we get into its salient features, let's first understand the timeline of this project. Well, way back in 2009, when country's first ceiling, that is the Bandra-Worli ceiling, was built, it was decided that similar such ceilings would be constructed to join the north and south of Mumbai. However, that plan was shelved, and in 2011, under the then Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan, it was decided that there will be one coastal road from Marine Drive in south, which will be built to connect in Kandivali, which is in western suburbs, all the way in north. There's just one coastal road that will be built. But by the time the permissions came, the state government changed, and it was the BJP and Shiv Sena which was in the state at that point of time. And then under Uddhav Thackeray, who is the Sena chief at that point of time, it was decided that the BMC will undertake the construction of the coastal road from Marine Drive all the way up to Worli. Now, remember, BMC at that point of time was under Shiv Sena, and Shiv Sena was the ruling party in BMC. But by the time the actual construction began, it was already 2018 when the first time the coastal roads construction started. But in July 2019, Bombay High Court set aside the coastal regulation zone clearance, that is the CRZ clearance that was given to the BMC. The Bombay High Court nearly stalled the project for 6 months. But the civic body then moved to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court lifted that stay and allowed the construction of coastal road. And from December 2019, when the ruling of Supreme Court came in, the coastal road construction began once again. But then pandemic hit, and briefly the coastal road construction was halted. But one of the major hurdles in this entire project was the opposition of fisherfolk community in Worli. Now, the fisherfolk community had one demand, that the proposed distance between the pillars at the Worli end should be around 200 meters, so that they believed that they could then navigate their boats into the sea. However, the BMC had proposed only 60 meters distance between the proposed pillar. And that was the opposition of the fisherfolk community, and they opposed this project tooth and nail. However, under the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, when in 2022, when the state government of Mahavikas Aghadi fell and Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, with the help of BJP, became the Chief Minister, the talks with fishermen folk continued, and after multiple talks, it was then decided that the distance between the pillars would be 120 meters instead of 60 meters. The fisherfolk community had asked for 200 meters, but then they settled for 120 meters, and then the construction of the entire coastal road went on. And finally, in March 2024, the first phase, that is the southbound arm from Worli to Princess Street, was inaugurated. There are certain key features of this project, so let's go over these salient features. The entire stretch of the coastal road from Princess Street to Worli is a 10.5 kilometer stretch. There are two arms, the northbound and southbound, and each arm will have 4 lanes and 1 lane which will be dedicated to buses. So that's something which is a good news for Mumbaikars, because the public transport buses will also be plying on the coastal road. Now, one of the key highlights of this entire construction are the undersea twin tunnels. Now, this is the first time in the country that an undersea twin tunnels are built, and they are 2 kilometers long, which goes undersea at Girgaon Chowpatty all the way up to Priyadarshini Park. in South Mumbai. So these are the key attraction of this coastal road, that is the twin tunnel, the 2 kilometer long twin tunnel, the first time in the country. However, also other features include there are three major interchanges at this coastal road which are planned. One at Amerson's, then Haji Ali Junction, and at Worli. The speed on this coastal road would be, on the road it will be 80 kilometers per hour. Inside the tunnel it will be 60 kilometers per hour, and at the interchanges it will be 40 kilometers per hour. The BMC says for the entire construction of the coastal road, 111 hectares of sea is being reclaimed, out of which 70 hectares is specially used for green spaces. So here the BMC has planned public gardens, open spaces, cycling, jogging tracks, and this is some space that the BMC says will be for Mumbaikars to come and enjoy their evenings. And for that, there are 4 parking units that are also being designed, which will have the capacity of 1800 cars. The BMC says that 70 hectares will be the green space. This will be the open space in Mumbai where there is a crunch of open space, and this new promenades that the BMC has planned will give the much needed relief for Mumbaikars to come and enjoy their evenings. So what next? Right now, as I said, only the southbound arm of Coastal Road is open for Mumbaikars, but BMC hopes to complete the remaining work in the next 3 to 4 months, and the entire stretch will be operational in the next 3 to 4 months. Also, the second phase of Coastal Road, that is Warsaw, all the way up to now Dahisar in the northern suburbs, that phase, the construction will begin post-monsoon, and the BMC hopes to complete the second phase in the next 4 years. But as of now, the first phase of Mumbai Coastal Road is open. Right now, only the southbound, but the entire stretch will be operational in the next 3 to 4 months, which will save Mumbaikars time. Now, BMC says that the entire time travel, which now takes about 35 to 40 minutes, and in peak hours all the way up to 50 minutes, that will come down to just 10 minutes, and it will also save 34% of fuel. So it will be a seamless ride for Mumbaikars from Bandra all the way up to Marine Drive on the high-speed corridor of Coastal Road, as well as the Bandra-Worli Sea Link. That's all we have for you in this episode of Mumbai Matters. For more such episodes, do tune into The Print. This is me, Purva Chitnis, signing off.